Good morning, students. Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our lecture with a numerical which is based on work done. According to this numerical, this is your NCERT numerical 6.11. A body is constrained to move along the z-axis of the coordinate system is subject to a constant force F given by F is equal to minus I cap plus 2 J cap plus 3 K cap Newton, where I cap, J cap, K cap are unit vector along x, y and z axis of the system respectively. What is the work done by this force in moving the body a distance of 4 meter along the z axis? So here students, the force is given as minus I cap plus 2 J cap plus 3 K cap Newton. Displacement is 4 K cap meter. We know that there is a constant force acting. So for a constant force, work done is equal to dot product of force and displacement. So we have the dot product of force and displacement. Here the displacement only contains the unit vector K cap. So the components of I cap and J cap will be 0 and K cap dot K cap is equal to 1. So we have 0 plus 0 plus 12. So the work done by this constant force is equal to 12 joule. After discussing the numericals on work done, we are going to start the next topic, energy. First of all, we will define what is energy. Energy is defined as the ability or the capacity to do work. मतलब कोई भी काम करने की जितनी हमारी एबिलिटी है या जितनी हमारी कैपेसिटी लगती है किसी भी काम को करने की, that is defined as energy. Now, energy is the amount of work done. Energy has the same units and same dimensions as that of work done. मतलब energy और work done. After discussing the numericals of work done, we are going to start our next topic, that is energy. Energy is defined as the ability or capability to do work. So जितनी हमारी capacity या capability और ability है to do some work, that is defined as energy. Energy के जो units हैं and dimensions हैं that are same as work done, means dimensional formula of energy is also ml2t minus 2. SI unit of energy is also joule and the CGS of unit of energy is same as work done, that is earth. So energy and work done के dimensions same है, unit same है और energy simply क्या है? The capability or the ability to do some work. Next is the mechanical energy. जो हमारे पास basically mechanical energy है, it is of two types, that is kinetic energy and potential energy. Kinetic energy क्या होती है? Kinetic energy is the energy possessed by the body by the virtue of its motion. Means कोई भी body अगर motion में है तो उसके motion के कारण जो उसमें energy आती है, that is known as the kinetic energy. Second is potential energy. Potential energy is defined as the energy possessed by a body by the virtue of its position. मतलब अगर कोई body की position और configuration के कारण जो उसमें energy है, that is known as its potential energy. अब kinetic energy का और potential energy को जो एक simple example है, that is the डैम. डैम में जो वाटर स्टोर होता है एट अ हाइट, तो उसमें क्या होता है हमारे पास पोटेंशियल एनर्जी. व्हेन दैट वाटर इज रिलीज्ड फ्रॉम दैट हाइट टू लोअर ग्राउंड्स, देन द पोटेंशियल एनर्जी इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू द kinetic energy. And simply it means that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can be transferred from one form to other. And this is known as law of conservation of energy. मतलब हम एनर्जी को बना नहीं सकते हैं, एनर्जी को डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं कर सकते हैं, बट वी कैन चेंज एनर्जी फ्रॉम वन फॉर्म टू अदर. नाउ आफ्टर दिस we will first of all we will derive the expression for kinetic energy from simple term and by calculus method, and then we will work on the work energy theorem. So now let's proceed on the derivation of the formula for the kinetic energy. Now, after discussing about the kinetic energy, we will find an expression for the kinetic energy. First of all, we will find the expression for kinetic energy from the equations of motion. Then we will find the expression for kinetic energy by using the calculus method. Now, for finding out the expression for the kinetic energy, we consider that a body of mass m is initially at the state of rest, and on the application of force F, it is displaced by a displacement s. Initially the velocity is 0, and after being application of the force F, the velocity becomes v. So first of all, we will apply the third equation of motion. We get v square minus u square is equal to 2as. अब जो बॉडी है इट वॉज इनिशियली ऑन रेस्ट, तो जो इनिशियल वेलोसिटी है उसकी वैल्यू हमारे पास क्या आ जाएगी, 0. सो वी हैव v स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 2as. यहाँ से हम एक्सेलरेशन की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करेंगे. इट विल बी इक्वल टू v स्क्वायर अपॉन 2s. नाउ वी विल फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ फोर्स. फोर्स की वैल्यू क्या होती है, मास इंटू एक्सेलरेशन. सो वी हैव mv स्क्वायर अपॉन 2s. नाउ the work done is equal to force into displacement. So we have mv square upon 2s is equal into s, which is equal to half mv square. Now this work done is the work done during the motion of the particle from rest. So this work done is due to the kinetic energy. So this work done is equal to kinetic energy. So we can write k is equal to half mv square. So the value of the kinetic energy of a body moving with velocity v and having mass m is given by k is equal to half mv square. Now we will derive the same expression for the kinetic energy by using the calculus method. In the calculus method, first of all, we will write the formula for force. Force is equal to mass into acceleration, and the acceleration of the particle is change in velocity upon change in time. So we can write the acceleration as dv by dt. So force is equal to m dv by dt and now the work done is the product of force, and now we consider a small work done dw is done on a body which displaces the body by a small displacement ds. So we have dw is equal to m dv by dt into ds. अब इसको हम रीअरेंज कर देंगे. वी विल हैव m dv ds अपॉन dt, और ds अपॉन dt मीन्स चेंज इन डिस्प्लेसमेंट अपॉन टाइम, दैट इज इक्वल टू v velocity. So we have mv dv. Now what we will do, we will integrate the both sides. Now the work done, first the work done is 0 and the total work done is w. So the limit for dw is 0 to w, and initially the velocity is 0 and final velocity is v. So the limits for the velocity is 0 to v. So we have 0 to w, dw is equal to 0 to v mv dv. M is constant, it will come out of integration, and 0 to v v dv is calculated as half mv square. So w is equal to half mv square, and this work done is due to the motion which is equal to the kinetic energy of the body. So k is equal to half mv square. Now we will discuss the relation between kinetic energy and linear momentum. The expression for the kinetic energy is given by k is equal to half mv square. First we will multiply and divide this equation by m. We get half m square v square upon m. Now we know that the formula for the linear momentum is p is equal to mv. So we have k is equal to half p square upon m, or p is equal to under root of 2km. So this is the relation between the kinetic energy and the linear momentum. Kinetic energy is equal to p square upon 2m, and linear momentum is equal to under root of 2km. Now next students, I will give you the definition of the work energy theorem, and tomorrow we will start on Monday we will start with the derivation of the work energy theorem. So According to the work energy theorem, the work done by the net force acting on the body is equal to change produced in the kinetic energy of the body. मतलब जो total work done है by the net force on a body वो किसके इक्वल होता है? change in kinetic energy, that is kf minus ki. जो kf है वो है final kinetic energy of the body and ki is known as the initial kinetic energy of the body. Okay students, that's all for today.